Once upon a time, in a beautiful animal kingdom, lived a wise and powerful king named Simba. King Simba had a majestic look. He was loved by his subjects because he ruled them with fairness, kindness, and equity, earning their respect and loyalty. The king had only one child, named Kira. Kira was the pride and joy of the kingdom, admired for her beauty and compassionate heart. As Kira grew older, suitors from far and wide came to the kingdom to ask for her hand in marriage. Handsome and brave, they came bearing gifts and promises, each hoping to win her favor. However, Kira had a condition that she kept secret from everyone except her father, the king. She told the king that she would only marry anyone who can bring an elephant. This seems an impossible feat because the elephant was very reserved and doesn't go out except on special occasions. One day, the king called a meeting with his cabinet members and the whole community. As they gathered with concern and curiosity, the king addressed them with a heavy heart. "My dear people, I am troubled because my daughter Kira has rejected more than 100 worthy suitors, all from far and wide. I was concerned and asked her why. She revealed her condition. She says she will only marry the man who can bring her an elephant." The room went silent as the king's words sunk into their mind. The elephant were rare and mighty creatures, respected and feared by all, to be captured or to bring. It was an impossible task beyond their imagination, they thought. "We must inform all those who seek the hand of my daughter in marriage about her condition." Soon, the words of the princess' conditions went round and stirred reactions in the animal kingdom, leaving many intended suitors devastated, knowing the challenges was too great. Others were more ambitious and daring, began to plot ways to capture an elephant. Among those who heard the news was a clever tortoise named Kojo. Kojo was not the fastest or the strongest animal in the animal kingdom. However, he was known for his cunningness and intelligence. When Kojo heard about the king's declaration, he saw an opportunity. He knew that strength alone would not help, so he devised a strategy to get the elephant to the palace. He decided to visit the massive elephant, Alaki. Alaki lived in a deep forest. Alaki was massive in size and also admired for his strength. Kojo approached Alaki's house with a plan forming in his mind. "Good day, Alaki," Kojo greeted the elephant with a respectful bow. "I bring news from the king," he said. "The king has chosen you to be the chairman of the upcoming festival. You are a special guest in this occasion," Kojo said, with great honor in Alaki's eye. He was surprised and delighted. "The king has chosen me?" Alaki asked. "This is a great honor, and I will be proud to serve as the chairman of this great festival," Alaki said. "When is the event?" he asked. "It's tomorrow," Kojo replied smoothly. "We must leave at once to arrive on time. The king and all his subjects are eagerly waiting for your arrival," Kojo said. Alaki agreed Overjoyed at the honor bestowed upon him, he and Kojo set off towards the palace, with Kojo walking slowly in front of the giant elephant. As they journeyed, Alaki began to grow impatient with the slow walking pace of Kojo. If we walk at this pace, we will never reach the king's palace in time, and the festival might be over before we get there, Alaki grumbled. You are too slow, he said to Kojo. You are right, my friend. I cannot match your speed. Allow me to climb onto your back so that we can travel faster. That way, we will surely arrive on time, Kojo suggested. Alaki considered the suggestion and agreed. Kojo climbed onto the elephant's broad back and they resumed their journey at a much quicker pace. As they traveled, Kojo pretended to struggle with maintaining his balance. I fear I may fall, Kojo said in worried. I fear I may fall, Kojo said in a worried tone. My hands are too small to hold on tightly. I have a rope with me. If you allow me tie it around your neck, I can hold onto the rope instead and not fall. Alaki, eager to reach the festival, allowed Kojo to tie the rope around his neck, securing himself firmly as they moved through the forest. Kojo began to sing a song. His voice was echoing through the trees. Oh, King, I have brought the elephant. Oh, King, I have brought the elephant, he sang. His clever and perfect plan were beginning to unfold to Alaki. Who do you say you are bringing? Alaki asked. Kojo quickly replied, I am simply singing that I am with the great elephant, he said. It is just a way of announcing your presence, he replied. Alaki seemed to be pleased with the explanation. He continued moving, and his heavy step made a rhyming sound that matches the new song, Gwo 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 Ngwo. As they neared the king's palace, Kojo grew more excited with his plan nearing completion. When they finally arrived at the palace gate, Kojo told Alaki, wait here, my friend. I will inform the king of your arrival, he said. But I worry you might leave before I return, so I will tie you to this tree to ensure you stay. Alaki, still trusting on Kojo, allowed himself to be tied around the tree. Kojo then hurried into the palace where the king and his court were assembled. He raised his voice. Your Majesty, may you reign forever, he said. I have brought the elephant as you requested. The king, surprised and curious, stepped outside with his advisors and his daughter. There in front of the palace stood Alaki, the great elephant, tied to a tree. The king's eyes widened in astonishment and admiration for the clever tortoise. My daughter, the king said, turning to her, this tortoise has accomplished the task you said. He has brought an elephant. Do you accept him as your husband? The king asked. Kira was equally amazed by Kojo's wisdom. She smiled and nodded. Yes, father, I accept him. Kojo has proven his word through his cleverness and determination. The king announced to all that gathered that Kojo and Kira will be married. The kingdom rejoiced, celebrating the union of the clever tortoise and the beautiful princess. The story spread far and wide, becoming a legend that was told by many around the kingdom. Alaki was released and honored by the king for his role. Alaki and Kojo remained friends, their bonds strengthened by the adventure they had shared. The festival was held in a grand style, with Alaki presiding as the chairman, just as Kojo had promised. From that day forward, Kojo and Kira lived happily ever after to tell the tales. Indeed, intelligence and creativity prevails over strength. The story was shared by many as a reminder that even the smallest and the weakest among us can achieve great things through wisdom and determination. And so, in the animal kingdom was ruled by the wise king. The song of the tortoise and the elephant echoed through the land, causing celebration amongst the people. The end. Kindly like this video, kindly share this video and support our channel by subscribing. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.